Hi, it's me Tina Amir and welcome to my channel. So for today we're gonna learn about Malay grammar, sentence construction, and it's about kata kerja tak transitive, and this is part 2. But before I begin, for this video I'm just gonna use informal pronunciation. For those of you who's not clear yet what is informal pronunciation, please watch my number 53 video which is about confusing pronunciation. About kata kerja tak transitive, before you watch this one, I hope you clear with that one kata kerja transitive. That one is part 1. Make sure you understand that one before you proceed to this one. So this one, part 2, kata kerja tak transitive. And this video is for those of you who wanted to write correct sentences in Malay. And about this kata kerja tak transitive, these verbs don't need object. Object is penyambut, like I said. The root word is sambut. When somebody throw you something and you try to catch it, then it's called penyambut. And it can exist either without pelengkap. Pelengkap is complementary, or followed by pelengkap, complementary, or description element. Or in Malay, we call it unsur keterangan. Unsur keterangan. And for this kata kerja tak transitive, remember one thing, it's not possible to change them into passive sentences, just like what we used to do for the kata kerja transitive. However, before I begin, I have to remind you that there's two types of kata kerja tak transitive. Tanpa pelengkap, tanpa means without, pelengkap is complement. So, first one tanpa pelengkap and second one berpelengkap, which means with complement. And for part 2, we're gonna learn about kata kerja tak transitive tanpa pelengkap. So, what does it mean by tanpa pelengkap? And actually this one, the verbs don't need object or penyambut as it can stand on its own. And normally these verbs at the end of the sentence, but not necessarily like that. But anyway, even it can stand on its own, these verbs able to accept the unsur keterangan or what we call as description element, which is to beautify the sentence or to make it more informative. And one thing about this is it cannot be changed to passive sentence. And this is the criteria for kata kerja tak transitive tanpa pelengkap. We're gonna look at first example. Gadis itu tersenyum. Gadis is young lady or young woman. Itu is that. Tersenyum is smile. From the word senyum, which is smile. So, tersenyum is verb here and gadis itu is subject. So, gadis itu tersenyum. And it's complete. Tersenyum here is kata kerja tak transitive tanpa pelengkap. So, even without complement, it's still okay. Everybody can understand that, right? But somehow, if you want to add description element or unsur keterangan, then the sentence it will be like this. Gadis itu tersenyum ketika melihat seorang jejaka yang tampan. Gadis itu tersenyum ketika melihat seorang jejaka yang tampan. So basically, it's become from SV only, it become description element. Ketika melihat seorang jejaka yang tampan, that is unsur keterangan, okay? So basically in English it means that young woman smiled when she saw a handsome young man. If I direct translate one by one, gadis, young woman, that young woman, gadis itu tersenyum smile when ketika melihat, from the root word lihat, which means see, seorang, satu is one, orang is people, but orang here is actually collective noun for people. And these people refer to jejaka. Jejaka is young man, young is that, tampan is handsome. So, gadis itu tersenyum ketika melihat seorang jejaka yang tampan. But for speaking, we just say perempuan tu. Perempuan is from the root word perempuan. But for speaking, we just shorten to perempuan. Perempuan tu is from the word itu, which means that, senyum. Or some people also say tersenyum, tengok, see, lelaki, or sometimes we just say laki, and common use word is handsome. Perempuan tu senyum tengok lelaki handsome, or perempuan tu senyum tengok lelaki handsome, or perempuan tu senyum tengok lelaki handsome. As I said, for speaking, we don't really follow the rule. Sometimes we just say like this. Tengok lelaki handsome, perempuan tu pun senyum. Tengok lelaki handsome, perempuan tu pun senyum. Pun is even. Anyway, we move on to the next example. This is formal 1. Rumahnya roboh. Rumahnya roboh. Rumahnya is subject, roboh is verb. So rumahnya, rumah is house. His house or her house collapsed. So this one is subject and verb only and is complete. Okay, this is what we mean by kata kerja tak transitif tanpa pelengkap. But if you want to add description element or unsur keterangan, you can say rumahnya roboh akibat kejadian tanah runtuh. Rumahnya roboh akibat kejadian tanah runtuh. So this akibat kejadian tanah runtuh is description element. So basically in English it means his house or her house collapsed due to landslides. Akibat is due, kejadian is incident, tanah is land, so runtuh is collapse, right? Or slide. So this one tanah runtuh is actually landslide. But for speaking we just say rumah dia. Instead of we say rumahnya, we like to say rumah dia roboh sebab tanah runtuh. Sebab is because. Or sometimes we just say tanah runtuh sebab tu rumah dia roboh. Tanah runtuh sebab tu rumah dia roboh. Next one, formal. Daun-daun kering berguguran. So daun is leaf, kering is dry, berguguran is to describe when something is falling off, okay? So daun-daun kering berguguran. So daun-daun kering subject, berguguran is verb and is complete sentence. That's why is kata kerja tak transitif tanpa pelengkap. In case you want to add unsur keterangan or description element, then you can say daun-daun kering berguguran di taman. So di taman here is description element. So in English I translate leaf falling off in the garden. So di you can translate as at. This one is in. Taman is actually part of garden. So leaf falling off in the garden. But for speaking we normally just say daun kering gugur kat taman or gugur daun kering kat taman. Di we replace with kat. So we say daun kering gugur kat taman or gugur daun kering kat taman. For speaking, just be brave for the beginner. Just start because people really don't follow the rule as it should be. Next one, formal Malay. Lulu berlari. So berlari is running. So Lulu berlari. Lulu subject, berlari is verb. And this is complete, right? And if you want to add unsur keterangan or description element, then it become Lulu berlari dengan pantas. So dengan with, pantas is fast. So Lulu berlari dengan pantas and this dengan pantas is actually unsur keterangan. And in English, I translate Lulu runs very fast. Lulu runs very fast. But for speaking, we just say Lulu lari laju. Or sometimes we say laju Lulu lari. And sometimes we also say lari laju Lulu. We just change it in whatever way. And instead of we say pantas because it sounds too formal for us, we like to use the word laju. And lari we shorten and berlari we shorten to lari. Just the root word. Last one, formal Malay. Mereka asyik berbual. Mereka asyik berbual. So mereka is they, asyik is when you busy and immerse into that. Berbual is like talking. So mereka asyik berbual. Mereka is subject here. Asyik berbual is verb. So it's a complete sentence, right? But if you want to add unsur keterangan or description element, then you say mereka asyik berbual hingga larut malam. Mereka asyik berbual hingga larut malam. Hingga is until, larut malam. Larut is actually when dissolve. Malam is night. So when it's late night, then you will say larut malam. But this is formal Malay. In English, I just translate, they were busy talking until late night. Or for speaking, we just say, diorang sibuk berbual sampai lewat malam. Diorang is to replace the word mereka. So, dia plus orang and become diorang. Dia is he or she. Orang is people. So, diorang is mereka or they. Sibuk is busy. Berbual is talking. But sometimes we also like to use the word berborak or just borak. Sampai is until, lewat is late, malam is night. So, diorang sibuk berbual sampai lewat malam, or diorang sibuk berborak sampai lewat malam, or diorang sibuk borak sampai lewat malam. I guess that's all our lesson. Thank you very much for watching me. And if you like my video, please check out my Patreon page so that I can have more time to make more videos. And for those of you who support me through this medium, thank you very much and I really appreciate that. And for those of you who's watching me right now, thank you very much and until we meet again then. Bye!